And we are live, at least I hope we are live, and I'm on time. Welcome to Peguera, everyone. I'm down on the Calvia coast this afternoon. Welcome everyone to my live stream from over here in Peguera. Welcome to the Mallorca live streams where everything can go wrong, and sometimes it does go wrong, as you may remember from last weekend. But I am here, I'm live, I'm more or less on time, and I'm going to turn the camera around because we are in a very, very lovely resort this afternoon. It's looking absolutely gorgeous. Now, first of all, before we head off, I'm going to ask you if you can hear me and if you can see me too. Let me know if this is working. Please let it work. Someone comments on the chat. In the meantime, I'm going to just say a very quick hello to Tommy and to James as well. Thank you so much for your super chats. William, good afternoon. Let me know. The first comment I can see up here actually is from Paul. It's perfect, George, thank you. Dave, thank you so much for commenting. Now, I know there probably won't be too many people on this live stream this evening. That's absolutely fine. I just want to make sure it works. I had to get my phone fixed this week. I'm hoping it's going to be working as it should do this evening. But I just want to say as well, just a very, very quick, before I turn the camera around, just a very, very quick thank you. Thank you, Tommy. Thanks, James, as well, for your super chats this afternoon. And thanks to James over in PayPal. Big hello to you as well. I've just seen another super chat pop up. Who's this from? Lisa, bless you, Lisa. Thank you very much. That's super kind of you. The car's got to go to the garage tomorrow. So anything I get this evening, thank you very much. You'll keep me on the road, hopefully, for the week. And I think I'm going to be on the bus for the next couple of days. But anyway, let's get on with this live stream now. I'm going to turn the camera around. You're going to see where I am. I'm on the far side of Playa Romana Beach in Calvia. If you don't know where Peguera is, well, it's a resort that's very popular with many of our German friends, but it's absolutely gorgeous down here. It's one of my favourite resorts because, well, we come down here all the time actually. It's really nice for a really peaceful afternoon. And my bit of news that I've got for today, and you will know this if you've already been over here on holiday, is that the Happy Mag resort that underwent a lot of renovations last winter is now open. And you can see the lovely Sottovento restaurant. It's in an absolutely lovely location here to watch the sunset. It's one of the best sunset bars on the island, actually, I would say. Come down here for dinner. Look at the view you're going to get if you're going to be having dinner this evening. Location-wise, if you're also wondering where I am, I'm just down the coast here from Santa Ponsa. So as you come into Calvia, you've got Palma Nova, Magaluf, Santa Ponsa, and then next stop is Peguera before you head on into the Andratx municipality, more or less. And this resort, just like Palma Nova, is made up of 3 lovely beaches, and it's got this walkway where you can follow around to the majority of them too. Let's just have a quick look back on the Sottovento restaurant. Now, just looking through the chat as well, very quickly, I think we've got a happy birthday. Paul, good evening. If you're watching this, many happy returns for tomorrow. I think it's your 65th birthday. Hope you're having a great weekend, and also I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow too. Anyway, let's turn the camera back round. It's coming to the end of the day over here in Peguera, in Majorca, and it's still lovely and warm, and it's kind of like the perfect temperature as well. It's not too hot, which suits me just fine. Actually, it's a lot easier for filming. And I've been out and about this morning too. I popped down to Palma Nova this morning, met a couple of lovely subscribers who actually bought me some tea and crisps over from the UK, so thank you very much, and it was a pleasure to meet you. I've got a couple of bits of content coming out from Palma Nova very soon. So I made the most of my trip down there as well, and I also made a video so you can see what it's like today. I'm going to stop in a minute and just have a look through the chat. I can't see anything at the moment because I've got the sun right in front of me, and we're heading up to a little sunset point over here as we head on to Playa Gran Tora Beach. I'm blinded, I can't see. I'm going to have a quick look at the chat. Now I've got my wind muff on my microphone this evening, so I'm hoping that We won't get too much wind noise on the mics. My new mics are great, but you have to wear the wind muff with them, otherwise the sound on it isn't fantastic. It picks up literally everything, which is very, very annoying. And it's gone from being an inconspicuous mic into looking like a really huge mic, and I'm carrying around a furry animal, so it's pretty conspicuous. Anyway, let me give you some nice views back along at Playa Romana Beach this afternoon. This is also smoke-free beach. Amanda, I can see we've got admin Amanda on the live stream. I can also see Glenn from Bus Driver Walking, from the YouTube channel Bus Driver Walking, moderating the chat this evening. Good afternoon to both of you. Dave, we've got you in the chat as well. Jim, you're in too. Julie, hello, and Mark. Joseph as well from Belfast. Luke, I'm squinting here. Sean, hello as well to you, and to Sue. We're just coming up to the second beach here. This is Playa Palmera. No, it's not. It's Playa Tora Beach. It's absolutely gorgeous, and first thing in the morning as well. If you come down here in the mornings, you're going to get the beautiful turquoise waters over here. It's just so pretty. It's just such a lovely area of the coastline too. Way off in the distance is Californels. Atia, I can see a question. Is there any news about the Christmas festivities in Palma City? Oh my goodness, we've got our first Christmas question on the live stream in September. Well, yes, we do have the Christmas lights switch on in Palma, and I think it is around the 23rd of November, approximately, give or take, maybe the 25th. It's around that date, whatever night the Saturday night is around that date, that's when they're switching the lights on. And the Christmas season feels like it goes on for absolutely months over here now. It never used to. It used to just ramp up after about the 8th of December, after that public holiday. But now they've kicked things off a lot earlier, and they have a Christmas light switch on as well in many of the other resorts in the towns. We've got Christmas lights all over the islands and various festivities too. I can hardly wait. But it is something to look forward to here, and it's going to be a reason for many of you to come over here on a winter break and to get some winter sunshine. I'll be updating you with lots more information as we get a little bit nearer to the Christmas season. But there'll be lots going on here, and of course if you're plunged into winter wherever you are in Northern Europe, you may want to pop over here for a nice long weekend. But you're most likely going to get some sunshine as well, and slightly warmer temperatures, and basically get to enjoy the prettiest Christmas lights in Europe too. But I am biased. We'll just have another quick look at the chat here. Robert, good afternoon. 3 weeks time you're going to be in Calabona. Brilliant. Angela and Milton, good evening. You're heading over to the Allure in October and you cannot wait. Jamie, 2 weeks till Palma Nova. Brilliant. Laura, good evening. Hello. From Shaftesbury, that's up from my way back home. Hope the weather's been nice over there. I haven't spoken to my mum yet today. I have to give her a ring after this. Oh, incidentally, everyone, I must just say as well, thank you very much for joining this stream, because I know it's not one of the most popular resorts. I know, my goodness, we've already actually got 170 people on this live tonight, so thank you very much for joining. But to make up for it, I do have a video which I'm going to publish right after this video ends as well. It's going to be in one of your most favourite resorts too, so keep watching until the end of this video. As soon as this live stream finishes, I'm going to publish a video that I meant to actually put out the other day. It's going to be from the northeast of Mallorca. It's going to be one of your favourite resorts too. And you'll get to watch that this evening as well. Nigel, good evening. Thank you very much for your super chat. Oh my goodness, it is getting, I'm just going to stand here a little while because I've got quite a few people coming up past me. Hold on, let's just have a look over the beach again. I've got absolutely a whole ton of people. I'll show you in a minute. Just coming past me. Here we go. Quite a few people just walked past. We're just coming up by the Beverly Playa Hotel. Another hotel with an amazing location right on the sand here. Absolutely stunning location to watch the sunset as well, and like paces from the beach. We've got a nice swimming pool, which you can probably just see up above to my right hand side. You can also pop in as well, if you are down here for the day, you can pop into that hotel and go and have either breakfast, lunch or dinner too. Or if you're staying in the other resorts, if you're staying over in Palma Nova or Magaluf or Santa Ponsa or Camp de Mar or wherever, you can also get down here to Peguera super easily as well. The buses from the bus station in Palma leave quite frequently, or you can pick up a bus coming through Calvia. So this is a really, really nice place to come just for a day trip. Come down, have some lunch, and just see another area of the coastline too. Right, we are coming up to the first strip of restaurants down here in Peguera. We'll just have a very, very quick look here. Oh, Laurie, you're saying it was lovely yesterday. Cider and sun at the Berwick St John Fair yesterday. Oh, how lovely. George, yes, I'm going to try and get to some of the different resorts as well, because I'm always seeing the same ones. Tommy, you're going to Alcudia on Tuesday for 7 days. What's the weather forecast? Tommy, make sure you check out my video tomorrow. I'm going to do my normal news update after I've been to the garage. I always hang out till Monday morning to do my weather forecast for the week ahead, because that way it's as accurate as possible for Monday morning, and we'll see what it's like. It wasn't too inaccurate last week actually, more or less forecasted it quite correctly, but let's wait until tomorrow morning. Just coming up by a whole ton of people, let me just get past them. Gosh, it's so busy down here. And I've just seen as well, I've got another super chat here from Milton Hampson. Milton, thank you so much. Lovely content, just what we need to get the latest information from Mallorca. Thank you. You're very welcome, and well, I really enjoy doing it. This is not like work at all. It's actually good fun, because I know many residents actually that don't get down to these lovely resorts, and I feel so privileged actually to make these videos, because I get to go out and about, and I'm pretty sure, well, I know actually that many of my friends don't come down here or get out and about around the island too, so I get to enjoy the island to the maximum, and also hopefully help you guys out with your holiday too. So I just want to say as well, please hit the like button too. If you're enjoying this live stream, please hit the like button so it will roll this stream out to others. If you're new to the channel, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I've got loads of content on the channel already from over here in Mallorca too. Especially if you're planning for next year. It's never too early to plan for 2025. Let me just spin the camera around just so you can have a look over here across Tora Beach. Jules, good afternoon. You are, my goodness, Silly Yacht's coming up. Friday at long last, brilliant. Do you know what, Jules? I think I've got your email address. I'm going to drop you an email actually about that. Amanda, I've just seen Alex is 21. That is hilarious. I'm just wondering now if someone's asked me how old I am. Oh, I can see Paul above. So now you know how old I will be tomorrow. How old will you be on your next birthday? Thank you, Amanda, for that answer. How incredibly accurate that is. It's hilarious. James, good evening. You're watching, you've made it. Brilliant. Right, anyway, let's keep walking. So we're coming to the end of Tora Beach. I'll tell you what, when I was over in Palma Nova today, if you are coming to the beach on the weekends, make sure, if you want to get these sunbeds here, make sure you get here early, even if you are visiting in September. I know it's not peak season, but if you are coming down to the beach on the weekend, every single sunbed over in Palma Nova was filled this morning, I could see. There wasn't a single one free, and I was down kind of about late morning-ish, so it's almost like it's busier than it was in August, which is a bit crazy. Let's just have a little look around here, a look to the left. So you've got the sun going down, you've got the final little bits of the sun here to the left-hand side. It's absolutely stunning. Guys, let me know how the reception is. I'm coming up to some trees here. I'm already feeling nervous whether we're going to hang on to the reception. We've got 200 people on the live stream this evening. I can't believe it. Honestly, cannot believe it. I didn't think anyone would be watching. You see, when things do go wrong, I always end up having a big audience, and you all see me crash and burn and fail, so, which is fine. You can't run perfect live streams all of the time, so. But look, this is another reason why I just love Peguera. Look at all these like beach and water-facing restaurants too. It's absolutely stunning over here. And just to my left-hand side as well, look, you've got the boat trip, little jetty as well to go and get I think it's the Colmena boats come out here. Still got a good reception, thank goodness. Sean, you're coming over on Wednesday to Puerto Poyensa. You're staying at the Club de Sol Apartments and you can't wait. Absolutely brilliant. Just want to say hello to John as well, who always comments on the channel. I know you're over in Puerto Poyensa, and I'm sorry I missed you the other day as well. I was on a bit of a mission, unfortunately, and I couldn't stick around, but it would have been nice to see you. I'm sure you'll be over again soon. And David, thank you. I see another super chat. Thank you very much. Do wish your good friend, oh look at this, please wish your good friend Sally Ann Caulfield a happy birthday for yesterday. No way, Sally Ann, it's your birthday. Oh bless you, I hope you had a really lovely day, hey? Many happy returns. Now if anyone that is wondering who Sally Ann is my lovely subscriber who helped me make my video about accessibility and disabled access on the island too. So Sally Ann, thanks for your time as well. I can see some people waving. I'm just passing the camera around. I'm actually on the webcam as well. There's a little webcam just above this orange restaurant here too. But yeah, Sally Ann helped me out with the disability access video that I've got on my channel. So if you are coming over to Mallorca with mobility issues, go and check that video out. It'll be helpful for many of you. Right, let's head on down to Playa Palmira, which is the third beach over here. And we've got this little walkway. Straight ahead, you've got the high street. We're going to dive off left here. TV Week highlights. I don't know what your name is. I suspect you might be a YouTube channel. Thanks for that comment. Thank goodness it's working properly this weekend. Michael, we love your videos and love Mallorca. It's one of our top places to go. Brilliant. Guys, I'm still going to have content coming out. I know we're coming to the end of the season and a lot of you have already had your holiday, but hopefully if you need a little bit of sunshine on the Sunday, I'll be bringing you some of that as we go on through the winter with more top tips and hints as well for out of season holidays and to prepare for next year too. Stephen, 4 weeks on Tuesday, and you're going to Calabona. Brilliant, you're getting in a really late break. That's fantastic. And Jim, yes, there are no red flags down here actually. I don't know what the situation is like over Puerto Poyensa or Cala San Vicente Way, whether they've got rid of the red flags now. Maybe if someone's watching this and they're over there at the moment, let me know. Right, just walk really carefully down this slope. It's quite steep. Sally Ann, if you're coming over to this resort, don't come down here because you could end up getting down it quite quickly. Actually, it's so steep. But there's a rail to my right hand side, but it's just, I don't know what they're thinking when they built this, but anyway. Check out the views from here. This is absolutely stunning. Such a lovely area over here. I apologise for the green dot on the screen. It's kind of like a lens thing on the iPhone, but just to give you some lovely views from over here. John, you're saying you miss the islands, but you don't miss the mosquitoes. Oh my goodness. I've heard there've been not very friendly. Let's just have a quick walk up this side actually. It's not very busy down here, so we're going to have a little look back at the beach before we head on down up the beach as well. I'm just going to say as well, this resort is so similar to Palma Nova, except you can't walk around the point here like you can do down in Palma Nova. You have to come around the street and down that huge slope. Let's just have a little look at the beach from here. You can see how warm it is though in the water. We've still got people swimming. Such a gorgeous spot, and you're going to have loads of benches along here as well. We've got loads of benches, you can watch the sunset. Let's just have a quick look back at the beach. Janice, good evening. Yes, definitely add Peguera to the list of places to stay. I have to say as well, the lovely Louise, who runs the Southwest Sundays YouTube channel, who also moderates on the streams every now and again when she's not working, she stayed down here in one of the Valentine hotels. We've got some information about it over on the Mallorca Under the Sun Facebook group. If you want to find out more about coming over to Paguera on holiday, and also particularly what it's like as well if you're coming over as a solo traveller, Louise came over on her own and she had a fantastic time. So go and join the Facebook group after this video, or after the next video after that, and you can find out a little bit more about this resort. It's also quite affordable too. The pricing on the hotels isn't actually too bad, which is also brilliant news. Janice, you're coming over with your hubby on 1st of October as well to Calabona. Brilliant. Joseph, hello. You're wondering what Santa Ponsa is like in May, and you've booked for next year, and you're staying at the Rey Don Jaime Hotel. It's lovely. It's not too busy. I probably have some content on the channel from last May. Actually, go back in on my video bank and go and check that out. You can see what it's like in May. But May's a great time of year to visit, just because it's before the summer season starts. So the island's quite fresh. It's warm. It's quite fresh. You can go to the beach in May. The days are starting to get a little bit longer. Everyone's just kind of started work for the season, so really nice atmosphere. And from what I remember, May was actually quite busy over here too. And of course, you can get the bus down here as well. Laurie, you're watching you now from your apartment overlooking Palmyra Beach. Are you? Give me a wave. I'm just looking up actually. Let me see if I can see you. I can't see you. I hope you've having a lovely afternoon. I can imagine it's pretty busy out here today. But for all of you basically who just want a bit of an out of season holiday, I can't tell you how kind of like a feeling of calm has fallen across the island. Not in Palma on the cloudy day. Go and check out my video all about why Palma wasn't the slightest bit calm the other day, but in the resorts as well, with it being out of peak season, it feels a little bit calmer now, a little bit less hectic, a little bit less busy, and with slightly milder temperatures too. It's a great time of year to visit. Milton, you're off to the Calas de Mallorca. Ah, that's a Lua hotel. That's another wonderful hotel actually, with amazing sea views. It's right on the water. I'm going to see if I might try and get out there actually this year. I haven't been out to the Calas de Mallorca this year. I made a bunch of content out there last year. I think I've got about 3 videos on the channel, but it'll be nice to pop out before the season finishes, see what it's like as well. So I think I made a video last year about it being the most affordable resort on the island. I literally have no idea if it's still the case. Okay, so we are around the back at the Hotel of Villamil. I think it's a 5-star hotel. which has got quite possibly the biggest sunbeds I've ever seen in a hotel too. But we'll go outside the front of it in just a second. When we come down the high street here in Peguera, we can get an idea of what it's like and how busy it is at this time of year with all the restaurants when we come off the beach. Eric, I can see you've said we have the same fantastic holidays in the Ataya Bosque in Peguera. Lots of very fond memories. That's wonderful. Michael, you're asking me how the mosquitoes are. I'll tell you what, because we've got a little bit of a breeze, literally at 0 at the moment. I haven't been bitten, and I touch wood here, keeping my fingers crossed that I haven't actually been bitten since last Saturday night. I went out with some friends last Saturday night. We're sitting outside in the restaurant, and a couple of tiger mosquitoes got my legs. But this week I haven't had a single bite, and this evening we've got a nice little breeze coming along through Peguera, and I don't think anything can really land on us. So, and actually, if you look really carefully at the next video I'm going to put out, you can actually see up in Alcudia, where this video was actually filmed. There's a part of it where I think it's a mosquito comes right up to the lens of the camera, which is very, very bizarre. I caught it on camera anyway. See if you can spot it. And I'll publish that video after this live stream, or drop a link to it if you're watching this on catch up. Now, we are coming up to the Biwi Beach Bar. I'm going to just get past it and then we'll take a look back. Gosh, because we are walking into the sunshine, you probably aren't able to see absolutely anything from over here. You may remember the Biwi over in Santa Ponsa. We've still got the Biwi over here in Peguera Beach. Another absolutely gorgeous sunset bar with some nice music and good vibes to be had. Jim, you're saying Jim Carr. That sounds like Jimmy Carr. No, couldn't be. Couldn't be the comedian. You're staying in the Ferguson Santa Ponsa in 4 weeks and you're really looking forward to it. Brilliant. Roger Federer and Rafa Nadal are in Palma Nova. You saw them swimming. Really? Maybe Rafa was down checking out his hotel. What a shame I missed that. Just saw a lifeguard there going by on a skateboard, which is quite impressive. Now, one thing that's really good to know actually, and because I haven't really been down to Peguera this summer, you can see, look, we've got the security boxes on the beaches this afternoon, which is very unlike Santa Ponsa Beach. I think Santa Ponsa is the only beach that doesn't have security boxes. I can see there the lifeguards are just clearing up for the day. And look, all the way as we come along Peguera waterfront here, there's steps here going up to the high street, which we're going to walk down in just a second too. You're not kind of stuck on the beach if you're coming along here. And right on the centre of Palmyra Beach, you've got all the water sports rentals too. I can see stand-up paddle boards, pedalos as well. We call them velomars out here. Paul, is that a cheeky comment I see? Quite possibly. Breezer, possibly. Tell me what the Hotel Kathmandu is like. Booked it for next May. Well, if you're coming over with a family, you're going to absolutely love it because it's right on the same site as the Kathmandu theme park. I think you get free entry to that, and the water park as well. It's in the heart of Magaluf. It's set back from the beach, about maybe 4 minutes walk, if that, to the beach. Close to bars, restaurants and Aldi and a bus stop. You're about a 5 to 10 minute walk into Palma Nova, depending how quickly you walk. Yeah, I think it's a good choice. Right, I can smell some very nice smells coming out from this beach club right behind me too. Let's just quickly turn the camera around. I'll see what I mean about the resorts being still busy at this time of year. Check this out. This is Peguera in September. James, I know you were down in Peguera as well this summer too. You're saying thank you for the lovely stream, so many happy memories here, brilliant. Say a big hello to Callum as well if you're watching. Now I'm hoping when I double back as well, I can try and make the sun dip as well over the hills, we'll see. Guys, I'll be back in Santa Ponsa very soon as well. I'm pretty sure of that too. Caroline, hello, you've just made it. Oh, brilliant, bless you. And Sean as well, you're looking forward to going to the olive tree too in Palma Nova. Brilliant. Okay, where are we? We're right in front of the Malgratz. I think it's a hotel, but it's a huge restaurant too. It's absolutely massive. Look, loads of people out this evening. Nice little choice of restaurants down here. Did I mention the temperature? We have had today highs of around 25-ish, 26-ish degrees. It's still about 24-ish degrees at the moment, 23, 24 degrees. There is a tiny, tiny hint of autumn, but nothing that you need to be worried about. Sleeping at night is so much nicer over here. I'm actually going back to being able to sleep through the night, which is amazing because the temperatures have just cooled down. In many of your hotels too, if you are coming over, they will put a blanket in your hotel room. I actually woke up at 6 o'clock this morning feeling a little bit on the cool side, so that was absolutely amazing. But once that sun comes out, the resorts soon heat up, so you don't need to worry too much. Check out my update though, coming out tomorrow, my news update, my island update coming out tomorrow. I'll let you know what the weather is going to be like for the week ahead as well. And if it's not going to be great on the day, I've got some suggestions for you. Nicholas, that you're going over to Santa Ponsa early October and the weather's still lovely. It is, it's a lovely time of year to visit. Right, we are coming up to the end of the beach. We're going to take a look back down the beach as well, show you how absolutely gorgeous it is. And we're also coming up to this apartment construction here has been going on for absolutely years. Obviously not going to go up those steps. I don't know what the history behind that is, but it's been fenced off like that for absolutely months and months now. Right, let's take a quick look over the beach. There's a nice little point here right in front of me. We won't go up here, but let's just take a quick look down over the resort this evening. Still people on the beach, there's still people in the water too. And Glenda, good evening Glenda, how are you? You're saying there's a great market there on the Tuesday. Brilliant. Outside, and it's outside Lidl. Brilliant. I didn't know that actually. That might be a great time to come down. But one thing I have spotted, actually just in front of me, is a boutique gelato ice cream shop. They're normally quite good value as well, and it's nice that they've got one right on the end of the beach too. Anyway, come on, let's head on up into Paguera Resort. Let's go and see what it's like this afternoon. I've got a very nice little beer garden to my right hand side. Just see some people coming out from there. We've got the Nisa Peguera on my left-hand side and the Hotel Gaia. I'm pretty sure this was closed last year, actually, this hotel on my left, but it is open up for this summer. Right, let's keep going on up. Right, so we're coming out onto the main road that comes through Peguera. It's also where the buses come down to. Just have a quick look to our left. You can just see, I'm just pointing, you can't see anything. What am I doing? Anyway, across the road is a very nice restaurant called the Romantico, which you can barely see. You can kind of see it now on my left. To my right hand side, we've got the Il Tano restaurant. You see them all over the island. And we've got the 102 bus coming past me, which is heading on into Palma. So if you are staying over here, you can quite easily get on over to Palma if you want to go for a day trip down there too. Kevin, you're saying, making me want to jump on the plane right now. Been 2 years since your last visit to Mallorca. Get yourself a cheap flight. If you fly midweek, it's normally a little bit more affordable. We always do. We always save loads of money travelling during the week. Get yourself over. James, you're coming in on September the 25th and you can't wait. I'm not surprised. Joseph, good evening. You're going to thank me. I can't read this, hold on. For the information, it's much appreciated. Enjoy your evening from Belfast. Bless you. Let's just go up the other side of the bus. It's a little bit noisy coming past. But this whole street here it's lined with so many shops and restaurants. I mean, you've got your normal tourist shops like this. We've got some nice tourist shops as well here. It's not just your regular tourism offering, but we'll see in a second. We've got plenty of restaurants too, and a lot of the hotels actually you're going to find are located just kind of to my left hand side, a short distance away from this high street and from the beach too, like the Valentine. I do believe it's just up here. James, you're off to the Fergus Club at Europa for next year in 2025. It's kind of weird talking about 2025 already, I've got to admit. Look, we've also got loads of places here where you can enjoy football. And look, this is at the top of the Rendezvous and the Malgratz as well that we saw on the waterfront. They've got a little crepe stall here if you're wanting some pancakes. And we've got the Hotel Carabella as well, right in front of me too. I'll just point out a few places along the way as we're coming down, because we do have some hotels just off the high street. And all these hotels down here, they're going to have amazing sea views too. Ah, look, here's the Italia Cafe Bar too. I wonder if this is the hotel, actually. It was mentioned a little bit earlier on in this live. Right, let me cross over. But look, a whole bunch of places here, look. Got the Paradiso to my left-hand side. And then the El Patio restaurant as well, just over here too. That's been around since the 1940s. Goodness gracious me. Still got a little bit of history down here, which is nice to see. Now, I've just heard some English being spoken, some English holidaymakers here, because it's not just Germans that we do have down here. In fact, let me know in comments if you're a regular over here in Peguera and why you like to come here. If you're not from Germany, indeed, if you are from Germany, also let me know why you come here on holiday and what you like about the resort too. Look, we're coming over here to a very nice little Alles klar? Anyways, there you have it. Some happy German holiday makers right there in front of me. Oh my goodness. Dare I look back? Dare I look back? Good job, that's all he did take off was his t-shirt. Look, got some happy holiday makers right back there. They look like they're over on a bit of a stag do or something. Mark, good evening. You're going to Sun Beach Santa Ponsa in October and you can't wait. Oh, James, it's going to be your 12-year-old son first time abroad. Brilliant. Oh my goodness, he's going to have an amazing time. And George as well. You're going to be holidaying in Palma Nova next year, if all goes to plan. Now look, we came down the back of that beach club with the green awning on it. So you can see, look, we've got plenty of little entranceways down to the beach as well. And there's not too much of a steep slope heading down, which is pretty good. Michael, your nan and granddad have been coming to Mallorca for years and used to love watching Leapy Lee perform. Do I know what's happened to him? Do you know what? I don't. I think he does still perform though, and I'm pretty sure when I was over in Calabonaway this summer, I saw a hotel. I think he still does the hotel circuit over here. I'm absolutely convinced that it was either Calabona or Sakoma. I saw a poster up that he was performing, so I think he's still going. And I've just seen. Who's this? You've just passed me on the Café del Boulevard. I'm just looking back now. I missed you. Were you with that group of very happy holiday makers? I'm not sure. Yeah, Diane, hello, good evening. I didn't know you were in the live tonight. Yes, he's still performing in Palma Nova. And he's been at the Hotel Surf. Thank you, Stephen. I didn't imagine it. Leapy Lee, for those of you who don't know, he's a Mallorca, how can I put it, a legend over here in Mallorca. I think he had a #1 hit single back in the 60s or 70s, and he's from here basically, and he still tours around the hotels, and he did this summer. I was right. June, good evening. I didn't see you on the chat either. Lovely to see you here. Pop this one on your list, definitely. Caroline, you saw Leapy Lee. Oh look, we've got all the Leapy Lee sightings. You saw him in Palma Nova this year too. Alan, from the YouTube channel, Alan's Homemade Vlogs, good evening. And John as well, you're saying Leapy Lee is in Santa Ponza. If anyone knows Leapy Lee, tell him that we've been talking about him on the Peguera live stream. Maybe over the winter, I'll see if I can have a chat to him. Right, I'm just coming up right in the middle of the high street. I don't have any traffic behind me just yet, but just so you can get kind of like a fair view on either side of the roads here in the resorts, you can see what we're passing, which is many shops and lots of restaurants. And we're coming up past the Maria Eugenia Hotel or apartments. I think the apartments to my right hand side. And that is home to, let me just move off the road here. The bar, the Maria Eugenia bar, which I know is great value as well. I've seen great value food from here all summer actually when we've been down. €9.50 for the dish of the day, which is a complete bargain. I'm just looking up to my left hand side here. Look, this is another entranceway to many of the hotels in the resorts too. Let me get back to the middle of the road. But yeah, look, you've got some gorgeous shops down here actually. Look, I'm just looking to my left here. We've got a really nice Mallorquin ice cream shop here. We've got some lovely jewellery shops and also some really nice and really tasteful souvenir shops too. And to my right as well. I love having a wander down here. You've got an Esprit, a clothes shop as well. So this is a great little spot to come to. Great place to promenade as well if you're over here on holiday. Okay, so we have come up to the Hotel Villamil. It's a bit of a faux castle here. It's not an actual real castle, but it's supposed to be a very super nice hotel. Let me know if you've stayed here. It's part of the Secrets chain. And there are actually quite a surprising number of people over here in Paguera tonight, even on the Sunday night actually. Have I ever eaten a kebab? Have you ever ate a kebab? Same thing. Can you drink the tap water? Okay, right, two questions there. Have I ever eaten a kebab? Yes, I have. I've had a chicken kebab. I don't eat the other ones, but I've had a chicken kebab, very nice. Secondly, how about the water? Yes, the water is drinkable over here, although if you are coming over here on holiday, if you're not used to the water, it may upset your stomach, so I always say just buy bottled water. if you're over here, if you're just over here for a week, just get bottled water. It's very, very cheap in the supermarkets. I do actually have an article on MallorcaUnderTheSun.com, everything about water in Mallorca, so go and check that out. It's got lots of advice and hints and tips. Quick question, says John. When was the last time I did a programme without mentioning ice cream? Are you addicted? Yes, I am. I'll tell you what, we've got to have some happiness in the world. I don't really drink very much, so especially when I'm doing YouTube, you can't. I just don't drink. So my go-to is ice cream, chocolate, and crisps. I know that's actually probably pretty sad, but I'm not much of a. Do like a cold beer in the summer every now and again, but I don't really drink that much. So yes, ice cream's always top of my list. And I'll tell you what, the ice cream over here is absolutely gorgeous as well, especially in the little homemade ice cream places too. My favourite ice cream shop is actually a place called Giannini's in Cala Major. It's an Italian ice cream. You've got me onto the topic now. You see, I've just started talking about ice cream. But it is one of my favourite ice cream places over here on the island. Right, we've got up to a bit of a crossroads here. Let me just come down. In fact, you know what? I've completely walked past the place I did want to mention, and it's my favourite restaurant here in Peguera. I'm just going to double back because I want to show it to you. I think it's very underrated. Oops. It's very, very underrated, and I do want to let you guys know, if you're coming over here on holiday, at least go and have one meal in La Tasca. The food here is amazing. I mean, it's just absolutely delicious. Lee, thank you so much. I've just seen you've sent me a super chat. You don't get to watch Alex's walks as much as I did, but you enjoy them. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much, Lee. That's very much appreciated too. Right, I'm just standing outside of the La Tasca flamenco restaurant. They do flamenco shows here, they do great music, but the best thing about this place is the food. I did a food review over here this summer as well. It's on my channel somewhere. I think it's the last time I did one of the last times I did a Paguera video, and it's amazing. So definitely go and check out that restaurant if you're looking for somewhere amazing to eat. I also just saw, hurtling past me, was the airport bus too. So if you are staying down here in Peguera, you don't want to get a taxi from the airport, you've self-packaged your holiday, you just found yourself some cheap flights, you can hop onto the airport bus. It's the A11 that brings you right the way down here to Peguera, and that runs until the end of October. From then on, you're going to have to go through Palma bus station to get down here. Right, let me just turn around and just give you a little look back. We've got some nice little bars here, look, on the corner. We've got the Waikiki. I can see over to my right hand side we've got a Thai restaurant. In that video as well about the La Tasca food review too, I think I'll take a little walk down here and just look at the restaurants down here. We've actually got an Austrian restaurant to my right hand side too. Let's go around the square actually. We'll come round and head on back onto Gran Tora Beach. Casa Enrique is also very good. Do you know what? I haven't tried that, but that might be one for the future too. Ah, look, and to my left-hand side they do homemade pasta as well, which after going to Milan this summer, I'm always on the lookout for good pasta places. This lady ain't stopping on the crossing for anybody. Oh my goodness. And to my left-hand side as well, we've got a Mallorquin restaurant. We've got the Safinca too. And we're literally coming round the back of a whole bunch of other restaurants and places to eat over here in Peguera. There's absolutely tons of choice down here. You're a little bit spoilt for choice. And I would really like to give you some nice final views of that sunset this evening. Let's try and get back to the point. Ignore the boxes and the rubbish just to my left-hand side. It looks like the bin man's got to come out. I can see the Salzburger Stuben restaurant. This is the Austrian restaurant that we spotted when I was last down here. That looks like it's open. I think there's another Thai restaurant to my left as well. Or is it Thai? No, it's not Thai. They sell schnitzel. I think that's a sausage, isn't it? Right, anyway, come on, let's come on into this square here. Yeah, look, there is another Thai restaurant right next door here. So look, the Salzburger Stuben restaurant that actually looks quite busy. Anyway, let's head on back down to the waterfront here. Good question. I see a question here about Santa Ponsa. Is the watering hole open in Santa Ponsa yet? Oh my goodness. I don't know, because I haven't been down there to have a look recently. I will be down there very soon. What a shame. I do believe the watering hole has changed hands this year. It's not being run by the same people that we have had in previous years, so I don't know if it's up and running yet. I'd like to think so. And look, check this out. This little boy here is hightailing it towards the little merry-go-round here. We've got lots of little kids, little families over here on holiday while the bigger kids are back at school. The preschoolers are coming over with their families to get a slightly cheaper holiday, and it's quite nice to see in this square. Well, during the summer we have all the fairground rides, the bouncy trampolines. They have left the little kids roundabouts up, which is actually quite nice. It gives them something to do and something to look forward to. And we also have a nice little selection of restaurants over here to my left-hand side as well. Let's keep going down. Let me know how the sound is as well, guys. It's quite breezy down here too, so let me know what the sound is like. Let me just have a quick look at the chat. Benidorm, Blackpool, UK with sunshine. Don't know what that means. Are you in Benidorm or Blackpool? Oh no, the ice cream, no. Is that in Santa Ponsa? The ice cream stand outside the watering hole was told to move. No, you're joking, because the lady who ran that was really lovely. Actually, that's really sad. Where is she? Let me know where she, if anybody knows, if that's where you're talking about in Santa Ponsa, please drop a comment on the actual video. Let me know if she's moved elsewhere. I'll go and see her, so all you guys know as well. Is that Claire watching from Scotland? Peguera looks lovely. Diane, thank you very much. I'm so glad this live stream's working tonight, my goodness. Are there many apart hotels, June? Yes, there are. We've got lots of apartments over here. I don't know whether they're apart hotels, but there are plenty of apartments over here. Do a search on Booking just to get an idea. And indeed, if anyone's a regular down here, drop your suggestions in the live chat too, or in the comments, where June can possibly look at staying. Look, there's Benidorm comment here about the two sides of the Benidorm. I really hope this winter I can maybe try and pop over there. I haven't been there just yet. It's a possibility I might try and get off the islands this winter, even if it's for lightning fast trips. We'll see how we go. I have to do something. I can't just walk along empty beaches in Mallorca all winter. It's going to be such a long few months before the season gets back underway. I'm literally dreading it. So I'm going to try and get off the island as well. How close is Cannes Port from here? Where's Cannes Port? Do you mean Cannes Picafort? If you mean Campicafor, it is on the other side of the island. So it's going a bus ride into Palma City, and then it's going to mean, I'm just going to try and get, we've got loads of people down here, oh my goodness. It's going to mean a bus ride into the centre. It's also going to mean getting another bus up to the northeast. It's probably about an hour and a half, I'd say, on all the buses. Now this area down here, right on Playa Palmera, is like the busiest we're going to see restaurant-wise. Of course, everyone wants to come down and enjoy these lovely views while they're having dinner. Can't see any free tables in any of the restaurants either. Make sure you book. If you're coming down here to eat, make sure you book yourself a table. Right, let's keep going around. So we're just coming up by the Beverly Playa here. It's a Vibra Hotel. We've got the Universal Beach Hotel in front of me as well to the right-hand side. And actually, June, do you know what? You might want to check out the Happy Mag, because that's at the far end of Playa Romana where I started the live stream from. They've completely renovated all the little homes, all the little apartments and stuff. Look, we're going to get the sunset. Let's head on up to the top. So you might want to check out Happy Mag. They're brand new apartments, and I think it is pretty much an apart hotel as well. They've got a little supermarket around there. It looks absolutely lovely, and you're also paces away from an absolutely gorgeous beach too. You can see where we've just come along from, look, from La Vida, from the restaurant there. We're just seeing the last of the sun going down. I've timed this well actually. I wanted to try and get the sunset tonight. This live stream went well. I'm so relieved. I almost didn't do it this weekend. I nearly didn't do any more live streams after last weekend. Let's keep going along. And I'll check out the chats. If you've got any other further questions for me, drop them into the chat box now, and I'll take a look at them when we get up to see the last of the sun go down. But you can see why this is one of the nicest sunset spots in the southwest. Yeah, Diane, thank you. Last week was an absolute nightmare. Oh my goodness me. I'll tell you briefly what happened, guys. Actually, I went live and it said I was live, but it wasn't actually live, and I had no audio or video either. And even though I had what looked like 5G coverage, it basically didn't work. And then the sound went, and it was just a nightmare. That's the beauty of live streaming. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but I think everything's good now. I'll have to listen to this one back and see what it's like. See some people over here having a picnic too. Come on, let's go up to the little sunset point. We're going to get the very best views. And you can see why these people in front of me are looking out. This is going to be the nicest spot as well to get the views as we go up. So I would recommend, if you are coming over here on holiday, if you're staying in any of the other resorts, even come up to Peguera either for lunch or come over for dinner as well. Come and do the sunset walk, because it is absolutely gorgeous. Right, I'm going to try not to get into anyone's way here, because I've got a whole load of people standing right behind me enjoying the sunset. Look, we can just catch the last of it. I'm just going to quickly pan the camera around. You can see where we've been. We've walked all the way around the resort here, around the points. It's absolutely gorgeous here during the day. Check out some of my other content from the day films over here too. I will be back in Paguera to do a daytime walk actually, so you can see how gorgeous it is during the day at this time of year. John, you're coming to Calador on the 12th of October. Okay, it's a national holiday. Oh yes, it is a national holiday. I wouldn't worry about it. It's a Saturday. Is it going to affect your trip? No, it won't. Everything will be open for you, apart from very small businesses, but all the restaurants, bars, shops, everything are going to be open. I can't remember what the 12th of October is. It might be no, it's not Balearic Day, it's something else, but you should be fine. Lee, you're coming over to Cala Milor for 2 weeks on the 3rd of October and you're looking forward to it. What's it like in the evenings? By October, it's going to be a little bit fresher than it is at the moment. Bring yourself a thin jacket, bring a jacket and a jumper and some long trousers or a long skirt and some shoes as well. Maybe some trainers or something like that. As we head on into October, the evenings do get a little bit colder. Bring a hoodie for the beach as well. If you're going to the beach, take a sweatshirt or something that can stay nice and warm in, because sometimes later on in the afternoon the temperature can drop. Oh my goodness, my hair's a mess. Guys, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon or this evening in Peguera, that we're just getting the last of the sun going down behind me. I really appreciate you turning out as well for a live stream following last weekend's disaster. Whoop. So thanks for joining me this evening. And also, just want to say once again, belated happy birthday to Sally Ann. Happy birthday to Paul for tomorrow too. And thanks to everyone for the super chats this weekend too. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. Right, I'm going to turn the camera around and you're going to get a few final views. You just saw quite a few people actually sitting up watching the sun going down from over here in the very lovely Paguera tonight. Thanks for turning out as well and watching this. I know it's not one of the top resorts, but it is an absolutely gorgeous resort, and I've spent many a lovely day this summer down here. Thanks very much for my moderators too for moderating this chat too. Very much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe to their channels as well, to Bus Driver Walking, to Southwest Sundays. Amanda, drop a link as well to whatever you're doing too. Also Alan's homemade vlogs too. Alan, I must make you a mod too. So we've got lots of other YouTubers on here too. Anyway guys, I'm going to be out and about, hopefully in some form, somewhere on the islands this week. If you see me, do stop me as well. I'd love to ask you about your holiday. If you want to be in a video, let me know too. Also, if you have anything to say or you're coming out in the next few weeks about the hotel that you're staying in as well and you want to be included in the video, drop me an email on alex@mallorcaunderthesun.com. I'd really appreciate that too. And Paul, oh my goodness, I should be sending you the super thanks. Here, look. Bless you. Thank you so much, hey. Thank you. Have a lovely day tomorrow, Paul. Really appreciate your super chat too. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Have an amazing Sunday from wherever you are watching in the world, and I shall see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.